So I was doing a video earlier, got a phone call, and it's getting too dark outside, so I had to put my regular glasses on. But I still think I can do this video in the light that I have right now. It's just gonna seem really, really dark, but I can at least get the point across that I need to, which yesterday I did a blog post about Ned that was what his daily power down amount was, which is nine grand, and that equates to about $3 million. Now, for somebody who's like an early adapter, person who got into it really early, that's not a whole lot of money if I think about it. That's just kind of, what I think is fair. But I think what's more interesting is the way that you read this. It shows what the average, how it compares the average income of the world. Now, for someone like Ned making $9,000, that's more than anybody makes as an average anywhere. But if you look at other, dolphins in Steemit, you see that it's more comparable to different groups in the world. So, for example, someone like Craig Grant, I think he was in, maybe like $40 a day. And $40 a day in a lot of countries is enough to feed your family, to provide housing. It's enough to get your kids medicine. And if you look at the amount that he actually spent, or that he actually has in there, the total value is not really unobtainable, and it's not really something it's something that you can obtain with time, but it's something that's not too incredibly expensive. If you think about it, it's like, well, we can invest, if you want to put it in terms, it's like, well, we can invest a couple $1,000s into a person or a group of people, and then they can feed themselves forever, or for as long as they can power down and continue to create content. That's pretty amazing. That's more amazing than one person getting $9,000 every day. It's one person, or a family, getting what they need to pay for all of their expenses just for sharing their story. And that's what Steemit is really, I think that's what's more important in Steemit, is the fact that you can have these kind of things that people will eventually, hopefully, I hope that it spreads out to other languages and other countries, and people all over the place are interested in doing this, because and the people that are dolphins are not necessarily like, they're not big time YouTube celebrities. They don't have millions and millions of views. They might have thousands, but I think if they're popular enough to where they could just get their friends, their family, and maybe a few people outside of their group to just hear their stories and to learn about them. It's like a new version of television. Let's learn about people, and let's like them, and then we'll see where it goes. You hope that things continue, and people are given the things they need to do better on Steem, and to always keep investing in it, so that it raises the value of it. But I think that there's a lot that's unforeseen, which is, like I said, it's all this, this Good Samaritan side, where, you know, I watched a TED Talk about how, you know, we need to look at investing in a people coin. We need to be looking at investing in, you know, the value of people. And that's what I thought like Ethereum was gonna do, which is like really invest in the value of people. But I've come to find that really that's what Steem it does. And Steem, the whole idea behind it is really to invest directly into people, because I can invest all my money into Steem Power if I want, but I can also take Steem dollars or Steem, whichever, if I power down and I get the Steem back, I can invest that into people that I think maybe need it, or, you know, people that I think can pay me back, or people, if I want to buy something, it doesn't matter. I can, if I think somebody has a compelling story or somebody might need it, you know, they can put it in their pocket, and they can use it for, you know, they can use it to buy food for themselves, and all they really need is like an internet connection, and that's, you know, in a story. So this is, you know, this is my pitch to the community out there, which is, you know, let's try to find a way to, you know, to make things better for the, you know, for everyone. I'm not really asking for, you know, people to donate all of their hard-earned money to something that they can't really do yet. I mean, we might not have people that are, you know, first off, we don't really have, the hashtagging is really difficult to find, what, you know, what's trending and what's not trending. I think that it's important to try to get a marketplace and different settings. Like, so if you're needing to borrow and you're wanting to lend, those are some things that we might need worked out, or a way of doing that. The other thing that we need is compelling stories and information about, you know, what you're about, what you're going to use this for, how, you know, let's create a plan on how we can help each other. You know, I can give you all the money that you want. You know, I can give somebody, you know, $1,000, and they might not use it for what they need it for. But if I can give someone, you know, if I can donate $1,000 to a fund, and that fund pays out over time, and in response, all that person has to do is simply tell their life story to the people around them that they love, the people around that, or I mean, they don't even have to tell their life story. They can do whatever they want, just as long as somebody is out there to listen. Then that's a way to, you know, to solve a lot of problems around the world. That's just my thought. Let me know what you think. I think that it's a new idea in lending. I think it's a new idea in, being a good Samaritan. I think it's a completely new idea in giving. And, you know, I think it's something that could potentially have the, have a way of, you know, solving a lot of problems. And for anybody out there who's listening to this and they think that it's maybe a crazy idea, then I implore you to, you know, keep thinking about what you can do. It's, you know, it's up to us in a community to try to help out. And but this is really, you know, has really shown me a new light. And it's not just for, you know, it's not just for for people who are, in impoverished countries, this could happen around the world. We could be in a, on the cusp of making it so that everyone around the world can afford the things that they need, regardless of the cost of living that's in your home state or your home country. And thanks for watching.